End of day 2. I am now at Lake Martinez, which is a Marine Corps recreational facility just north, about an hour north of Yuma, Arizona. Very nice on the water here. Lake Martinez is an offshoot of Colorado River. The Marine Corps has got a couple, I guess you call them just trailers here. They've got some double wides as well that are 2-bedroom. This is a 1-bedroom. And the area is not bad. It's right on the water, so it's pretty neat. There's 3 primitive campsites that I kind of like that seem to be nice if I was going to camp. So this morning I left Mecca Campground and made my way to Bombay Beach, which is right there on the eastern shore of the Salton Sea. Bombay Beach was an interesting place. It's in pretty much an abandoned city or town right on the water, or it used to be right on the water. It's not so much on the water anymore. I think the way the story goes is it got flooded at some point and then people just left. And pretty much people have left Salton Sea for a long time. There was a lot of talk of that it smelled and it's highly salty water, things like that. I didn't see any of that. Not that I'm gonna go swimming in the water, but it was a nice place. It's a big body of water, and so Bombay Beach has basically turned into a artist community. They've basically taken over buildings and started graffiti in them and making them into art projects. There's art projects on the beach, and I rode my motorcycle out onto the beach there too, and just to kind of see some of those. And then saw the drive-in. That was interesting. There was no movie playing and nobody in the audience, but it was interesting. There is a American Legion there also. I'm wondering who's a member. Anyway, it was an interesting place to go. I'm glad I went there. After Bombay Beach, I went over to Slab City, but more specifically, I went to Salvation Mountain. Salvation Mountain was this project from this guy who fell in love with Jesus and wanted to tell everybody about it. So he basically started to concrete over, I don't know what kind of material he used, and then paint over this hill and put a whole bunch of verses on there. I spent a little bit of time there. It was kind of nice. Slab City is supposedly known as a city that has no laws. It seemed like just a bunch of trailer parks and stuff. It was a pretty depressed type of area, but kind of a nice place to be if you just want to get away from it all. Oh, I had found out that last night that the Blue Angels were in El Centro. They go there in the winter to do their practicing, and so I was kind of looking forward to kind of getting to El Centro and seeing if I could see some of their practice. And so I started heading down there looking for a diner on the way, but as I was heading towards a town called Brawley, I started to see the contrails of the Blue Angels in the sky. And so I basically chased after the contrails, never to really catch up with them, never to get very, very close at all. But I did see them fly into formation. As I got closer to El Centro, I saw them flying formation in for the break kind of thing. And so I knew their show was over. So I still ended up going to a little diner there in Brawley, get some breakfast. By now it's about almost 11 o'clock. It's starting to get hot as well. So I made my way across the desert, kind of the long way around to get to Yuma, and ultimately went to Marine Corps Air Station Yuma, which I had been to many, many years ago. And then by now it was about 2 o'clock Yuma time, so I'm now in Arizona, and decided, you know what, I'm ready to get to my destination. I'm kind of tired. Headed straight up towards Lake Martinez, only about an hour away, and got there now. I guess it was probably close to 4 because it was mountain time. So, and they were expecting me. I got my key and jumped into my my cabin here. Took a walk around the area. Took a look at the place. Again, like I said, it was kind of neat. Beautiful sunset. Water was nice and cool, but I didn't look appetizing to go swimming in. But I said you can go swimming. It's not like the Salton Sea where they don't recommend it. And that was about it. Tomorrow, I think I'm going to be heading a little short drive to Lake Marina. So that's all I got.